Tonight we are tracking major developments from Washington to London, Cairo to Ankara, from the latest US veto at the United Nations to President Trump's whirlwind UK visit, from tensions over free speech in American media to joint naval exercises in the Mediterranean. We've got you covered. Welcome to World in Focus, and here are the top headlines of the day. For the sixth time, the United States has vetoed a United Nations Security Council resolution calling for an immediate and permanent ceasefire in Gaza, along with the release of hostages. The draft resolution, backed by all 14 other members, described the humanitarian situation in Gaza as catastrophic and urged Israel to lift aid restrictions. U.S. Deputy Middle East Envoy Morgan Ortagus said the text failed to sufficiently condemn Hamas or acknowledge Israel's right to defend itself. Meanwhile, in the US, President Trump suggested that some TV networks should have their licenses taken away as pressure mounts on media outlets critical of him. This comes after ABC pulled late-night host Jimmy Kimmel off the air indefinitely, following comments about the tragic killing of conservative influencer Charlie Kirk. While in the Atlantic, President Trump wrapped up his second state visit to the United Kingdom, expressing gratitude for the pageantry and hospitality he received. While sidestepping some contentious trade and political issues, Trump projected warmth and cooperation alongside Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Meanwhile, in the Eastern Mediterranean, Egypt and Turkey are set to hold joint naval exercises from September 22nd to September 26th under the banner Friendship Sea. The drills will involve Turkish frigates, fast attack vessels, a submarine and F-16 fighter jets, alongside Egyptian naval units, signaling a thaw and potential new chapter in relations after a decade of tension. Now let's take a closer look at President Trump's state visit to the UK, where much more than handshakes and photo ops were at play. During a press briefing with Prime Minister Starmer, Trump highlighted the enduring ties between the United States and the United Kingdom, calling them first partners in trade, defense and technology. While some European allies have questioned Trump's approach to trade and the war in Ukraine, the reception he received in London projected a unified front. Trump also did not shy away from criticism of Russian President Vladimir Putin, stating, and I quote, "I thought it would be easiest because of my relationship with President Putin, but he has let me down." Starmer emphasized the UK's commitment to helping Ukraine defend itself, reinforcing the coalition working to pressure Moscow toward a lasting peace. Turning to the Middle East, Trump repeatedly referenced Hamas's October 7 attack, describing it as one of the worst days in the history of humanity, while discussing Israel's ongoing military operations in Gaza. He praised Starmer for condemning Hamas, but neither leader denounced Israeli policies against Palestinians. On the broader diplomatic front, Trump reaffirmed the US's support for NATO, commending member nations for increasing defense spending and highlighting weapons support provided by the US. On domestic issues, Trump addressed the firing of Jimmy Kimmel, attributing the termination to low viewership rather than political motives, calling the comedian not a talented person and asserting they should have fired him a long time ago. The controversy continues to spark debate over free speech and media oversight in the US. Finally, Trump hinted at a potential deal for the US military to return to Bagram Airbase in Afghanistan, citing strategic considerations near China's nuclear facilities. While the Taliban remains unrecognized by Washington, Trump suggested that securing the base would serve both strategic and regional interests. So that's all in World in Focus for today. Follow the Finance 360 for more.